Welcome back, neighbors. Good to see you again at what my staff calls the PU, the Pastor's Update. This is for Friday, July the 15th, and I would say, happy birthday, Mom. Well, let's see. What do I have for you today? First of all, a story for you today. A story about chicken. Do you like chicken? Well, most everybody does, but you know the story about Colonel Harlan Sanders. He retired when he was 65 years old. He had very little to show for himself except for an old Cadillac and a $105 per month pension check and what he believed to be a great recipe for fried chicken. And knowing that he couldn't live on his pension, he took his chicken recipe in hand, got behind the wheel of his clunker Cadillac, and set out to make his fortune. And so his first plan was to sell his chicken recipe to restaurant owners, and they would in turn give him a little money for every chicken they cooked and sold. And the first restaurant tour that he called upon in his clunker Cadillac turned him down, and so did the second and the third. In fact, 1,008 sales calls later, Colonel Sanders got his first person who said yes. 1,009. That was the 1,009th person. 2 years of going, door to door, making these sales calls. He signed up a total of 5 restaurants, but yet he pressed on, knowing that he had a great recipe for chicken that he believed would someday catch on and make him a great fortune. And of course, we know how the rest of the story goes. He kept doing that, and the idea did catch on. By 1963, the Colonel had 600 restaurants across the country selling his secret recipe of Kentucky Fried Chicken with 11 herbs and spices. In 1964, he was bought out by the future Kentucky governor, John Brown, and the sale made him a multimillionaire, but he continued to represent and promote Kentucky Fried Chicken until his death in 1990. Colonel Sanders' story teaches us the lesson that it's always too early to give up. Earlier in his life, Colonel Sanders was involved in other business ventures, but they weren't successful. He'd had a gas station in the 30s, a restaurant in the 40s, and gave up on both of them. But at the age of 65, Harlan Sanders decided to take his chicken recipe and what he believed was the right idea and refused to give up, even in spite of continued rejection. 1,008 rejections before he finally got somebody to say, I'll fry that chicken. He kept what he knew was the right thing to do, and that is knocking on doors, and eventually someone would say yes. So don't give up. It's always a good thing to do the right thing. Well, I want to tell you about a great Sunday. Last Sunday, we had a good weekend. In-person worship continues to grow. We had 662 in-person worshiping with us and another 51% online. So all told, way over 1,000 people worshiping with us. So I encourage you to come back to worship as soon as you can. Those of you who are still out there in virtual worship, come worship with us. Sunday, August the 1st, that's coming up quickly, August the 1st, we're going to take another step toward normality again, and that is will be the first Sunday. We will pass the communion plate as we used to do pre-COVID, and we will also pass the offering plates as well. August the 1st, the first Sunday of August. Last week, Monday, we had a great event in the Sun City Sanctuary. General Charlie Duke was here with us, the astronaut. He spoke to us about his trip to the moon and his walk with the Lord. And over 300 people came to hear him. And I would guess 40% or so of them were not worship place folks. So thank you to all those of you who invited your neighbors and folks to come join us for that. And I would say thank you and kudos to the cookie cookers. You did a great job. We enjoyed some fantastic cookies and the fellowship after that speaking engagement. We have another event like that planned for August the 12th. and that's going to be a concert. I think the staff wants to call it the Farewell Kelly Farewell or something like that concert, August the 12th in the Sun City Sanctuary, coming up soon. Today, this is July the 15th, it is the last day for you to get the early bird discount for the golf outing. You can save $5 if you register today. But get registered for that golfing event. It's always a good time, put on by the men's ministry, but get out there and hit a few of the golf balls around. No, I won't get to play. I tried golf, and they asked me to go fishing instead. I need to say thank you to some very nice gifts to the building fund in honor of your senior pastor. In fact, I was told that one came in today, an IRA contribution of $8,000. So outdo that, will you? Janie told me that there have been 22 contributions to the building fund in honor of your retiring senior pastor thus far. So we're going to knock out that $477,000 of debt, and maybe we'll do it before I retire. I need to let you know about things that are coming up. That is on Monday, this coming Monday, you will receive an email inviting you to complete a survey for the missions committee. The missions committee does all the legwork and helps the board. Then they work together to decide what mission partners we're going to support and how we're going to support them, that kind of thing. The mission partners help us to fulfill our great commission from God and going and make disciples. So please complete the survey as soon as you get it, and that will help us be better prepared to help our mission partners. But it'll also, getting your feedback, it will help us as a church to do the kinds of mission works that the Lord lays on your heart. So please give us that information. I need to let you know, too, that on Tuesday of this coming week, the Board of Trustees meets at 1 o'clock. They meet in the boardroom, and you're welcome to attend that. The board is also doing a 2-day workshop on Wednesday and Thursday of this week, that is the coming week, and they are having discussions, plannings, and preparations for the rest of this calendar year. So please pray for the Board of Trustees as they work diligently to lead us to do God's will to the best of our ability as we go forward. Pray for the board and the work that they do. Well, a lot of good things happening, and I'm glad that you're a part of them. Good to see more of you coming back every Sunday. I hope that you'll continue to work out your salvation with fear and trembling, as the Bible says. Let the Lord do His work in your life and then through your life. Good things happening as God works in our midst. Again, so much joy in our family. Good to see more folks coming back to worship. Good to see you last Monday at the event, and looking forward to other great events coming up soon. Coletti says tell you hello. She is in the kitchen working as usual, getting things ready for another great cookie fest or lunch coming up. But see you Sunday with a smile and a handshake if you want one. Know that I love you and look forward to seeing you then. God bless you and have a good weekend. Bye.